it was very funny because the chief financial officer went up to the CEO and said that, I mean the local CEO, that look, we are not going to be able to do that. So can you please stop making these type of contracts? And the CEO was like, no, right? So this is when it comes to the situation where the business is doing something what accounting cannot really follow without telling any business secrets. What do you think? What are we going to do with the revenue recognition? Pretty easy. What are we going to do? We take past experience for every product. How much was the discount? Now, as the auditor, I said that, can you please make a sensitivity analysis? So I want a table where you show me how much was the change between the years. You understand what I'm saying? So last year you gave this much discount, this year you give this much discount. What did I see? What does it tell?
No factor.
That's not good. Right? What are they going to do?
Average.
I don't know. Well, average is always an answer to everything, right? But I don't know. To be honest, start panicking now. Okay?
Can we have one average for all the product lines?
Oh, forget it. If you have the same thing for the... No. Well, usually if you are a big company, you will have the computer system, which is going to be able to give you this information. The problem is not getting the number. The problem is to prove that it's actually going to depict the future. And that's the problem. That's the problem. I know. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do. Yes, you have to compare the estimates between the actual and the estimate. You are going to be able to adjust. What's the problem? You don't know, at the end of the year, you are going to have a final figure. Yes, because usually these type of agreements, how do they work? That they restart every year. So at least at the end of the year, are you going to have a number which is correct? Yes, but what's the problem? The quoters, right? If you're a listed company and you have to do the quoters, it's impossible to estimate. What is the other problem? New items. No clue. What is the other problem? If the contract does not restart annually, but it is restarting, well, 5 years. I have some contracts, for instance, televisions and all these kind of, the more expensive stuff. They don't usually do a contract for a year, but they do a contract for a longer period of time. Yeah, it's kind of making us panic, right? 1 more minute. I'm just finishing this.
You want to qualify it, right? As not
Huh?
Would you qualify as an area which you're not sure of and it's so subjective?
No. I don't have an answer for that yet, right. I wouldn't qualify if they are trying their best to do it. But that's another issue that I don't know how are we going to end up. Because we have to put something at the end of the year. Okay? So I don't know. Now, let's see the last part, and then I really will let you go. I will really let you go. Assume GRO purchases an additional 700 cases, such that GRO earns 10% discount because its purchases exceeded 1,000 cases. What are we going to do now? We record a sale of 6,225. And the 775 to adjust the liability for the volume discount to GRO. How did I come up with that? So the 700 is sold at 10. This is the cash I'm receiving, right? Yeah. Now how much is going to be the discount? 12,000 total times 10% is 1,250. 1,200 as a volume discount liability. How much did I previously recognize? 425, so I already recognize the change. Yeah? This is the true up amount. Okay? So what is going to be the accounting entry? Debit cash, and then I credit revenue and credit volume discount liability. I promised you that this is going to be the last question, but I lied. Because actually I need to know now. What else are you going to do immediately after that? The example is silent. But right after that, what are you going to do? See that? 8.5.
Yeah.
Guys, we are already over it. So what do I need to do? Reassess. So we have to do another assessment. Okay? Start to panic right now. Okay? Because these type of things, so basically future transactions must be taken where? Up. Not really up front, but you have to, adjust with that. Estimate.
Take a part of it.
Yeah, hold on. I told you that we are not going to deal with anything else. One more thing. Collectability. Don't worry, that's only one sentence. When do you deal with collectability? At the beginning. If at the beginning I know that I'm not going to be able to collect it, what am I going to do with it? That's not a contract.
Yeah, it's not a contract.
Right? So what am I going to do with it? Liability. If it turns out later, what is going to happen?
Set up the level.
No. If it's going to set up later,
Contract.
it's going to be an impairment issue. Okay? So that's going to be an impairment issue. Okay. I think you deserve food. Yeah, go ahead. Hold on. Yeah, we are going to start today, but we are not going to be able to finish around 3 is fine. Yeah, but now
Because you put first 500 and 300. So
okay, but
it deserves 10%. They apply the because if you put during the year more than 100.
no. That's actually very, very strict rule. And this is very important. That's